So if you've been following my build series, you know that I've been running the Shimano XT M8000 drivetrain, which honestly has been fantastic. So after 500 miles, the shifting is as crisp and precise as the day I installed it. So you might be surprised to hear that I recently swapped everything out for SRAM Eagle XX1. But before I go into why, let's talk about some of the differences that you'll see between a mid and high-end drivetrain and answer the age-old question: are high-end drivetrains actually worth it? So the first and obvious differences are with the materials, and you may have guessed that higher-end components often use carbon fiber instead of aluminum in order to save weight. So for instance, the crank arms, the derailleur cage, even the shifter housing are often carbon fiber for unmatched stiffness to weight ratio. So let's move on to the cassette. So the 1042 teeth on this Eagle X01 cassette is machined from a single piece of steel with the 50 tooth pressed in after the fact. Now compare this to the multi-piece XT cassettes or the ones held together by pins such as what you'll find at the GX level. So the advantage of this single piece cassette is obviously weight, but with less opportunity for noise such as creaks and groans as well. And finally, higher-end drivetrains include other details such as higher quality bearings in the jockey wheels, an adjustable shift lever, and lighter hollow pin chains. So with that being said, the obvious theme here is weight savings. So in terms of actual shift quality, modern drivetrains have gotten so good that you'd be hard-pressed to notice a difference between a $400 drivetrain and a $1,500 drivetrain. Therefore, drivetrain upgrades are often some of the least bang for your buck, and in virtually all cases, you're better off putting that money in other areas such as wheels or suspension. Alright, so back to my bike and why I upgraded. So simply put, I wanted to get my 4.5 to a particular weight target of under 27 pounds, where I really think this bike needs to be. As you get closer to 30 pounds, the advantages of this bike start to diminish when compared to, say, something like a Yeti SB 5.5. Also, when I built this bike, I already had my dream build with the 5C, which I eventually sold, and the XT drivetrain was something I knew I'd eventually upgrade down the road. So 60 miles in and I'm more than impressed with this setup. The shift feel is identical to what I was used to with the 11-speed XX1 I ran on the 5C, but the added range was definitely appreciated on my recent climb at elevation in Tahoe, and it already survived a few crashes without issue. Honestly, I could care less that there's 12 gears to choose from, and the fact that SRAM made the train narrower concerned me as I thought the system would be a bit more finicky than current 11-speed setups, but I made sure to measure and straighten my derailleur hanger during installation, and I haven't needed to turn the barrel adjuster even once since then. So to answer the question, are high-end drivetrains worth the cost? If you're building a bike around a particular budget, the drivetrain is a great place to save some money that can be better spent elsewhere. But if you've upgraded everything else and you're looking to save some weight or want to add some bling to your bike, heck, go for it. Alright guys, hope you liked this video and I'll see you on the next one.